Alright guys, before we even start this video, I got some news. I'm going to be getting a new pet pretty soon, and I'm going to hold off on naming it, and I'm going to run a contest on YouTube what to name it. I don't know if it's going to be a him or a her, but I'm waiting for her to be born right now. I wanted to try to pick something different. Like I said at the end of the video, I went to look at some monkeys, but when I found out that the monkeys get violent with strangers or people that's not around every day, and I thought about my nieces and nephews coming over, and I didn't want them to end up getting bit or torn up by this monkey, so I kind of went against that and looked into some other things. So keep a watch out for the new pet, and everybody gets to help name it. Guys, I'm going to show you how to make a really good, really fast beef chili. And it is so fast that I'm going to add onto this video making a pan of cornbread to go with this chili because this is so fast. Alright, what I did was I cooked a pot of brown beans overnight in the slow cooker. Then I cooked 1 pound of ground beef, and I left it really chunky because for me, I like my, in my chilies, I like my ground beef where I can find it. I don't like the ground beef cooked away so much that you can't even tell there's any beef in it. So, add your ground beef. 1 cup of extra chunky picante sauce or salsa sauce. Now this is just for about 1 pound of cooked pinto beans. That's 1 pound of cooked pinto beans, 1 pound of cooked ground beef, and 1 cup of chunky salsa, and 1 pack of chili seasoning. Get it in there, mix it up really good. You can add more salsa or picante sauce, whatever you want to do. Maybe add some fresh cut tomatoes in there. Don't go overboard because it'll change the taste of it. Oh, smells so good. You tell me that ain't the fastest chili you've seen. Now, turn your cooker on low, let it simmer for about an hour or even longer. You can make this, you know, early up morning and turn it on low and let it simmer till dinner time. And like I said, I'm going to make a pan of cornbread to go with this because this video is going to be so short. Alright, here we go. Cornbread for the chili. Now this would be good with the jalapeno cornbread that I made not too long ago. So you guys know the recipe. 1 cup. 1.5 cups white cornmeal, 1.5 cups of self-rising flour, 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 large eggs. Woo, I pity the chicken that laid them. 2 large eggs. Then we're going to need 1.5 cups of milk. I hope I didn't underdo it by picking this small bowl. And I'm not going to use my mixer, I'm just going to use my hand. Well, I guess I am using a mixer. Now, I've got a cast iron skillet in the oven. I've got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And I've got a cast iron skillet in the oven with 1 tablespoon of sweet cream butter in it. And I'm letting that melt, and I'm letting my skillet heat up. Because if you preheat your skillet before you put your batter in it, you're going to have a crispier, very nice crust on it. You know, just act like you just whipping the devil out of that cornmeal. Alright, let's check our skillet. Alright. Take your butter and rub it all the way around. Up the sides. Just be really careful not to dump this hot butter on yourselves. So you just kind of bring your butter up the sides of your skillet and whip it all around. And we're going to pour our batter in. It pushes the extra butter to the side, brings it up to the top of the cornbread. Woo! So good. And this is a perfect cornbread to go with a big glass of buttermilk or just milk. Alright, now we're going to put it in the oven and finish it off, and I'll be right back when it's done. Alright guys, she's ready. So let's get it out of the oven. Look how pretty that is. Now let's go ahead and butter the top. Good sweet cream butter. Anyway, here's the cornbread. And this is going to go really well with chili. I shouldn't be cutting it hot. But I will, just to show you guys. Look at there. And that's going to be the cornbread to go with my chili. Alright, I got to let this cool down. Then I'm going to take my remember the divided dishes that I used for the freezer meals. I'm going to put chili on one side and cornbread on the other, and it can be frozen for later meals. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.